Hello. Hello? Hello. Hello? Okay, so I'm getting some of it working. I'm not getting all of it working. Okay. No, Hello. No. Hello? Okay, so I'm getting some of it working. I'm not getting all of it working. Okay. Hello. No. Hello? Okay, so I'm getting some of it working. I'm not getting all of it working. Okay. No. Hello? Okay, so I'm getting some of it working. I'm not getting all of it working. I'm getting some of it working. I'm not getting all of it working. Okay. Okay. Window capture spell table. Can I just delete this? Window capture spell table. Can I just delete this? Window capture spell table. Just delete this? So I have everything on in the background. Okay. Okay, so that's working and that's working. That was me. That here's me working here. 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 Okay. 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 That was really fast.
It was.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting someone to get in here this
That was
fast.
really fast.
I beat you.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. Yeah, I'm gonna magnify my image.
Okay.
I will say that this is my first time streaming, so I'm going to be a
Okay.
little clunky on things. I am your local power jank player. I mostly play online, but I do have like people I play with in my city and whatnot. But that is my YouTube and TikTok, and if you'd like to follow me after this, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm just
Okay.
trying to figure out some. I'm trying to figure out some things.
I can follow you on TikTok. I'm a big TikToker.
Ooh, I hope.
No, I mean I
Hopefully,
watch a lot of TikTok.
well, that's still ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a deep black hole.
Oh yeah, it is. Let's move this out the way.
I don't know. Do I want to play slivers? This is kind of a slow deck.
Well, this is the you said like a very taboo name, so if you want to, go ahead.
Okay, no, I don't want to be targeted. Oh, I probably will be with this either.
All right, come on.
Is that the one that gives Cascade?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll play my Cascade deck. This
All right,
this one
weirdly.
also gives Cascade.
Your mat is very mystical.
Mine?
Yeah, I like it.
I liked it too. That's why I picked it up. I can't wait to get my claw back. This thing's a pain in the butt. The the one you get before you get the good one.
Oh, okay.
All right. All right. Julidoc Emoti Raga Draga. All right. This is my second or third time playing this, so it's clunky. I'm gonna randomize this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Not
That is
gonna happen.
literally the same order that we started with. You know what? I'm much happier with this.
This deck is probably on the lower power level of all of ours.
I can keep this, I think.
Four.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Cusco will keep as well.
Okay, y'all ready?
We're good to start us off.
Get out. Let's go. Good luck. I will play Urza Power Plant and pass.
It's my turn. Draw. I will play an island and a manifold key and pass.
Nice. Draw. I'll play a red. I'm joking.
I'll
It's green.
draw, play Forest, and then Fawn Hornhouse and pass.
Draw. Play Urzo's Workshop. I'm going to tap for 2 and play Arcade Signet and pass.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I don't have anything turn 2, so I'll play a Temple of Epiphany. I'll scry 1, put that on the bottom and pass.
Draw. Mountain. Little Red Riding Hood for 2. She has haste and can tap her green. And I will do that for my Fenhorn Elf. Pass.
Untap, draw, play Lush Oasis tapped, doing 1 damage to Johnny. And I'll play a Simic Signet and pass.
Play Field of Ruin. I'm going to tap for 4 and play Theo Dynamo. Then I'll tap for 2 and play a Thought Vessel.
All right.
Pass.
All right. Untap.
What's your TikTok?
Power Jank.
Power Jank?
Yeah, it's all one word. And then I will draw. I'm going to play a Sulphur Falls. It's going to come into play untapped because of the island, and I'll pay 3 for a Midnight Clock.
Ooh.
My bag of dice is...
you?
Yes, that is me.
Okay, I'll follow you.
And I will pass the turn. I will put a 1 counter on... Ugh. The Midnight Clock during your upkeep.
Alright. Draw. I'll play another mountain. I'm going to play a Beast Whisperer.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Yeah, but that's it. I'll pass.
Alright, untap. Upkeep, draw. I play Forest, tap 5 for my commander. Cascade. Treasure Cruise, Ashburn, Commander Sphere. I play that one for free. Then I will pass turn.
I'm going to tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play my commander.
Yup. Mr.
1,
Problem.
2. Crashing Drawbridge. With that, I will pass.
Alright, during untap, upkeep, my Midnight Clock will go to 4. I will draw.
What does Midnight Clock do?
At the beginning of each... It taps for a blue. I can pay 2 colors and a blue to put an hour counter on it. At the beginning of each upkeep, put an hour counter on Midnight Clock. When the 12th hour counter is put on Midnight Clock, shuffle my hand and graveyard into my library, then draw 7 cards. Exile Midnight Clock.
Nice.
Mountain land for turn. I'm going to pay 3 for Muzio, Visionary Architect. I can pay 4 mana to look at the top X cards in my library, where X is the highest mana value among artifacts I control, and put an artifact from among them onto the battlefield. I'll pay 2 for a Faithless Looting. I'll draw 2 and discard 2. I'll discard a basic island and Spine of Ishsa and pass. Upkeep.
Draw. Forest. Alright. Alright. I'll play a card called Sight of the Scale Lords.
Nice.
Or 5. Pass turn.
Upkeep. Go to 6.
Upkeep, draw. I will 6. Play land for turn, tap 7 for a Wretched Griff. Cascading. Island, Undercover Crocodile, play that one. And then Cascade for Undercover Crocodile. Island, Eldrazi Devastator. Island, Sky Shroud Claim.
Isn't the crocodile 5 mana?
It is 6. It is 4, a green and a blue.
And the card you paid before it is a 7, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll do Skyshard Claim, searching for 2 forests, and to play untapped.
Nice.
And then I will draw a card off of Rex Griff. Pay 2, play a Mind Stone, and I will pass turn.
Upkeep. Go to 7.
Touche.
Let's see here. I'm going to cast for 3 for 6. I'm gonna play Conductive Ruin, and then for 2, I'm gonna play Grim Monolith, and I'm
Oh.
gonna search for a creature. Yeah, and I'll pass.
Wrong button.
What happened to your screen? Did she make it invisible for just a moment?
I think she
No,
hit the
but
wrong.
she got disconnected, or she hit back on her tab or something. But she left the page. She'll be back, hopefully. Here it goes.
Oh.
Sorry, I pushed the wrong thing and just went away.
Oh, yep.
All good.
They just said that.
I
Let
win.
me refresh my screen and make it bigger. 1 second.
Iron Man, she passed turn, I think.
Yeah, she did. I'm untapping. I'm upkeeping, and I'm going to draw. I'm going to take an ouchie from the Steam vent. Yeah, Tech Girl, you're just tutoring from the conduit of ruin and passing. That's what you
Yep.
said last. Okay.
Yep, correct.
I'll pay 5 for Le Iron Man. La Iron Man. I will enter combat. Barbar Beta for having the least for the most life beside having the most life. I'm gonna swing a 4/4 flying haste at you. I have an attack trigger. I will create. Yep. Here's my tokens. I'm gonna create a treasure token and then sacrifice a non-token artifact. Treasure. Move this over. I'm gonna sacrifice the midnight clock. And I'm gonna go get myself a Thran Dynamo 4-drop.
Not sure what to get. I don't play this deck that often.
There you are. It's a Dynamo. And afterwards, I will pass turn.
So I'll take 4.
Draw. Alright.
Ugh, hard decision.
Let's play a mountain. Followed by... Let's play Bloodbraid Elf. When you cast a creature spell, draw a card. And he has Cascade. When you cast a spell, exile cards from top of your library until you reach a non-land equal or less value. There we go. We got a Lanaware tribe.
Ooh, that's really good for you.
Yeah.
Just another dark. Alright, nice. Another dark. I like it a lot. I'm gonna tap 1, 2. And I will play a Nixos. He has Strategic Coordinator. Basic lands I control have tap, add 2 colorless, but spend this spell only to cast cards that contain an X.
Interesting.
So if I play an X spell, my lands tap for 2 colorless. Which is weird, but it works in an X deck. That's another creature. I will draw 1 card.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, pass turn.
Okay, I will untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a forest, tap for a market festival, putting it on a forest. And I will tap 6 for Thessa's Bounty.
Gonna reveal Uglama, the Careless Hunger.
The ceaseless hunger is nasty.
Ceaseless Hunger, I'm sorry.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
none of them are careless, nor do they whisper.
Right? That's true.
I'll Cascade for an Elvish Mystic.
I like that cascade.
I'll draw 3 cards, and Johnny, you can mill 3 cards.
Is that because he's also playing Mana Dorks? Manadorks.deck? Both of you.
Oh, Elvish, the Druid. It's a really good one to get rid of. Okay. I'll tap 2 for 3 visits.
Nice.
Then I will swing Undercover Crocodile at Kuzco.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's like he's throwing your commander at me.
Oh, how big is he?
He's a 5/5.
Okay, well, I have a response. I'm going to pay 1 into my Manifold key to untap the Thran Dynamo. Then I'm going to pay the Thran Dynamo and the treasure. I'm going to sacrifice the treasure to activate Muzio, Visionary Architect. I played him before Iron Man. To look at the top X cards in my library, where X is the highest mana value among artifacts I control. Iron Man is an artifact and is a 5-drop, so I'll look at the top 5. I'll put an artifact from among them onto the battlefield, and I'll put the rest on the bottom in any order. 5. I'll get a Hedron Archive. And then I'll be taking 6?
5 damage.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And when combat damage happens, I make a clue token.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn.
Nope. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna tap for 8, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Play Ugalong, the Ceaseless Hunger.
That conduit makes it 2 less, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's poopy.
So I'm gonna Cascade for 9, right?
Yep.
9 or less.
Correct. Ew.
2, Lanaware.
2, right?
Yep.
It's a quick 7. So, I get to do it again. Cascade again. This is mirror. I think I can exile 2 permanents. What should I exile? What do you guys think?
Okay, well, on everyone's battlefield, your Ulamog is a problem and your commander is a problem. On Cusco's
Yeah.
side of the battlefield, Muzio is the biggest problem that I have. I can just keep casting Iron Man because I have the mana for him.
I
As
think
as for Raga Draga,
Johnny is like the Beast Whisperer.
Raga Draga has the Beast Whisperer, and Barbar Beta has his commander because he's just gonna just consistently cast big things.
Okay, I'll exile his commander and your blue card there.
Whoa! Just because I thought it was a good idea doesn't mean you should get rid of it.
I trust your opinion.
Whoa! Okay.
I do too. I second that.
Like I'm gonna give you guys like the good ideas, but like it doesn't mean I still want you to choose
I'm
mine.
like, there's no way she's gonna use removal on this. On my dorks. All I got is dorks.
You have cast a creature spell, draw a card.
He's a dork. He's hiding amongst the dorks. Yes, he is.
Right.
No, he's the king dork. He's the king of the dorks.
You see
He's
how
just a
he's
dork.
just sneaking in there under the brush, just watching the game?
Yeah, uh-huh. You have little soot gremlins running around him the whole
Got a little
time.
hawk
Like
on
he's
his shoulder just in case.
Go ahead.
alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Everybody excited when she's gonna start swinging with us?
No, I'm not excited about that. I'm trying to think of a way of what artifact I can use to just get rid of something, and I'm pretty sure it's in my
I'm
graveyard.
scared of Eldrazi in general, and they're big and scary, and they multiply quickly. But I'm also scared of artifact manipulation, and he's been doing a lot of it very quickly.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm gonna play an Urza's Power Plant as my land for turn. What would you do if I had my own Ulamog?
You probably do.
Why?
I mean, it wouldn't be as good as your Ulamog. I'd say that right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have access to 13 mana right now. Do I want an Ulamog? I mean, like, I wanted the Muzio because I was going to do some fun things with him, but you just wanted to get rid of him. Hey, Tech Girl, do you have any flyers?
I do not.
Ooh, I like the smell of that.
I just bought that one new one from Foundations that has reach, but I don't have it in my hand.
A colorless creature with reach? I mean, I'm glad that it's not in
Yeah.
your hand.
It's Eldrazi from Foundations.
Oh,
Desire
the
7, 10.
yeah. I'm going to. Do I do this beforehand? Any of you have artifacts? I'm not casting anything really,
I
so.
have a Mind
I have
Stone and a
none.
3, 4, 5, 6. Kappa Cannoneer. Improvise 4/4. Improvise 4/4. I just played up my artifacts. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Kappa Cannoneer, and it can't be blocked. I will go into combat. Tech Girl, I have a 4/4 flyer coming at you. On attack, I will create a treasure. I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on the Kappa Cannoneer. I'm going to sack my Thran Dynamo for a 5-drop.
Get out. I took it.
Do I really? Ooh. That. Do I have another option for 5-drops? Do I need to think about this for later? Yeah, I think I got to think about this for later. I don't have anything to deal with that or that, so I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get a Blink Moth Urn. So at the beginning of each player's pre-combat, you will float a colorless for every artifact you control.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah, think about that when you swing that Ulamog.
What is
That's
it? Pre-combat, you said? What'd you say?
pre-combat main phase. If Blink Moth Urn is untapped, that player adds a colorless to his mana pool for each artifact he or she controls.
Okay.
Nice.
Figured I'd give a little lovin'.
You make a lot of artifacts. That's gonna be fun.
Yes, I make a bunch of artifacts as well. I'll pay 4 to Phyrexian Metamorph the Blink Moth Urn, so there's 2 of them. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3 artifacts came in afterwards. My Kappa Cannoneer will be an 8/8. And I can't do anything else past turn.
That's a big, scary move.
It,
Draw.
now float mana equal to twice the amount of artifacts you control.
Thank you. 0. Cast my commander. Trigger Beast Warrior. Draw a card. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. Alright, tap a Llanowar Elf for 3 mana. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. So, since these two are not dorks, they do not get buffed by Raga the Draga. But these guys are dorks, which means they're going to get an additional +2/+2. And then this card says
I
at the
don't think
beginning.
is Nixos dork?
I guess he's not a dork technically because he does not produce mana. Yes, you're right, because he gives lands mana. So he's not a dork because he doesn't actually produce the mana. So yes, you're correct on that. These guys are dorks. They get +2/+2 from this guy. At the beginning of combat on my turn, creatures with toughness 4 or greater gain +2/+2 in vigilance. So this one will be the biggest one. And so he'll get +2/+2. He'll be a 5, 6, 7. He'll be a 7/7. Cool. And then this will just be a 3/3. And then this will be a 3/4. And since it has a toughness of 4, it will go up to a 5/6. So this is a 5/6. This is a 7/7. This is a 3/3. I'm just gonna write that on there so I know, because I don't like thinking twice. There we go. And for the turn when she attacks, 5/6. All right, there we go. That's their new combat numbers. Awesome. He allows me to untap them when they attack, but it doesn't matter because this thing gives these two vigilance, which is
What
cool.
about the Fenhorn Elves?
Yeah, so that'll trigger with Raga Dragon untap because it itself will untap when it attacks. But these two have vigilance, so they don't actually tap.
Okay. I was just making sure if the Fenhorn had vigilance or not.
Nope, it does not have vigilance. It simply untaps with Raga's ability. There's a lot of just stuff bouncing. That's why I'm trying to be very clear with you guys with what's getting pumped. And it's like only during combat for this, so it's like it's weird. So I'm gonna go to combat. We're in combat. I'm gonna swing a couple times with these dudes. I'm gonna swing the 7/7 tribe over at my elf tribe brother, Barbarita.
Cool.
And you know what? I'm gonna send Red Riding Hood at you as well.
Okay. I will pay 2 to craft my clue, draw a card. And I will block the 7/7 with a 1/1.
Beautiful.
I'll take 5.
All right. Actually, during an attack, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, Ruby herself gets an additional +2/+2.
Rude.
That's written on her card. So during attack, she will fuck me. She is actually
Then,
a 7/8 total.
then I'll block with a 3/4.
Touche. All right. Now that that's all settled, we'll erase that because now they go back to normal. Just +2 dice. All right. Cool. Combat's over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna tap. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I play an X spell, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be playing a Wildwood Scourge
Nice.
for 9 mana, and the X will be 8. And it says this creature enters with 8 counters. Whenever one or more counters becomes another non-Hydra, I can put a counter onto him. So, cool. That triggers the Beast Whisperer to draw me a card. And the last trigger on Ragged Dragon says, if I cast a spell that has 7 mana to cast it, untap target creature, that creature gets +7/+7 in trample. I forgot that trigger. But I will untap this guy so I can use him for mana. And pass turn.
Untap,
The power of dorks.
upkeep, draw, and then I make 4 colorless.
You make
So I have
2 colorless mana for each artifact you control during your pre-combat main phase.
Cool.
That's crazy. He's gonna snap on his turn.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not doing anything with it.
Touche.
I'll play Annoyed Altasaur
Everflowing
for
Chalice would
4.
go really well.
I didn't put it in here because if I tutor for it, it produces 0 mana. Also, it's a 0 drop.
Oh.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you had it in your hand right now, and you could just spend all that mana into an Everflowing Chalice, and it'd be really good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I agree.
Play Commander for
You know,
7.
Every single artifact doesn't need to be tutorable. It's still a good artifact.
You're right.
I will Cascade, Eternity Snare, Island, Simic Growth Chamber, Radiant Fountain, Nature's Lore. Play that one for 3. Put a forest into play.
Who made me mill cards?
I did.
Okay, so the attack was justified.
And then I will cast Annoyed Altasaur for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will Cascade twice. Spring Broom, Druid, and Island Forest Deconstruct. Deconstruct will happen first. What artifacts do you control, Tech Girl?
I have 7.
Ew.
Damn.
Cusco also has 7.
So you're gonna get 24 mana next turn?
No,
No,
14?
7, right?
14
Oh,
mana?
14.
14.
Yeah.
14 colorless mana.
That's not threatening at all.
Alright, I'll get rid of the Caldra complete. Collect.
Yeah, that's
Complete.
Is it exiled or what?
It's destroyed. And and I'll create 3 colors.
Oh, it's indestructible
Three.
though.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, then not
you
that
have
one.
to exile it.
You have to exile it.
Okay. Then the crashing drawbridge.
The haste, that's a good thing.
Yep.
Create 3 green mana. Do the Spling Room Druid. Sack a forest. Look for 2 islands. We're going to play tapped. And then I will cast a. Should I do this first? Yeah. Scour from Existence for 7.
Exile target permanent.
I'll Cascade first. Germanic Lore. Cascade off of Germanic Lore.
A 6-drop.
It is a 6-drop. And then Natural Reclamation. It has Cascade, even though it's a 5-drop, so I'll Cascade for it. Growth Spiral. So Growth Spiral happens first. Draw a card, put a land into play. I will choose not to put a land into play. Natural Reclamation. I will destroy Artifact or Enchantment. I will destroy the is the Kappa going to be swung towards me ever?
A, it has ward 4, and B, you're not first.
Okay. Funny. I'll destroy the dork on Tech Girls.
Palladium Mer?
From here.
Yeah, I'll destroy that one.
Yeah.
The most offensive little mirror ever.
And then I will draw 3 off of Germanic Lore. And then I'll exile the indestructible thing.
Which one?
With what?
The 10/10 or the equipment.
The equipment.
You're not gonna get rid of the Ulamog?
Not the 10/10.
Not the Eldrazi that says I swing, you mill 20? Well, exile 20 off the top of your library?
Yeah, but I think the Ulamog's a better choice than the Cauldron.
Yep. I mean,
But doesn't it have to be an artifact?
Scour from Existence says exile target permanent. You can
Okay.
choose a land with it.
If you want to change your mind, you can.
No, it's fine.
Ah!
Do I get a land?
No.
You don't.
Oh, I thought you said. Okay.
No, Scour from Existence is a 7-drop instant that says, get that out of here.
Okay, gotcha.
I will pass turn.
She untaps with the Ulamog.
I'm gonna go to pre-combat. Oh,
Yep.
wait, no, I'm not.
Pre-combat main phase you naturally go to. Right after you draw.
Okay.
So this is where you float mana equal to the artifacts that you control.
So now I only have.
In simpler days, it was just main phase 1.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts.
Now
So I
there's
have
so many
8
combat
mana.
doublers.
8 colorless to play with.
I am gonna play. With 8, 9, 10, 11. And play Umlog the Infinite Gyre. I'm gonna Cascade.
Twice.
Yep, for 10. Okay, I got this Eternity.
Everything on the stack before this card comes out does not copy.
Right. But everything triggers at an initial time.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna Cascade for a second time. Land. Boots.
Comes on the battlefield.
I'll equip it to my commander.
Technically, you need to do Ulamog's cast trigger before you can equip.
Mm-hmm.
Ulamog himself has a
Yeah,
cast trigger.
you gotta resolve the triggers.
Okay.
So
Not that
Silver
one.
Boots comes into play, Echoes of Eternity comes into play, and then Ulamog comes into play.
Well, Echoes of Eternity enters the battlefield first because it was off the first trigger because you need to finish the cascade. Then you're going to go to the second cascade where she gets the boots to the battlefield. Then she has a third cast trigger which Ulamog says on him.
Which Ulamog?
The Infinite Gyre.
Oh.
When you cast this one, do stuff, Annihilator, way too much.
Destroy target permanent. Oh, what's the biggest thing on the board?
You didn't go for anything on Johnny's field last time. I think you should get rid of his draw engine.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do that.
His cap is an 8/8, and it's just gonna.
It's got Ward 4.
Unblockable.
Ward 4. Ward 4. You have to pay 4 to target it.
Okay.
Pay 4. You silver tongue devil.
We'll get rid of the Kappa Cannoneer.
Me and Tekker are best friends. We're helping each
other.
Okay.
Rude.
Now all the triggers are resolved, right?
Yep. Now you can equip the boots.
Now I'll equip the boots.
They're made for walking.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Cry.
Ooh. I feel like, well, Johnny had the most life. What do you have for blockers?
It's just a number. I have a 3/3. Actually,
it's just a number.
At the beginning, so this guy's a 5/5. This is a 4/4. This is an 8/8. This is a 2/2. This is a 3/2, and this is a 2/3. None of them fly. None of them have any special keywords.
Okay, I'm gonna send Ulamog over at you.
When Ulamog attacks, what happens?
He mills 20 cards.
No, he doesn't mill it.
Exiles.
Okay.
The top 20 cards from his library.
What does Echoes of Eternity say?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it happens twice. Damn.
I thought we were.
I've got 40.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. That is 40 cards out of my deck. My deck is this big.
Oh my god.
I hate you.
I know, I'm sure you do.
I hate you so much.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, not sorry.
How could you do this to a person?
Alright.
I'm just gonna sit here and cry. Please leave me alone.
Tech Girl, thank you for my short. The cascading into the Echoes of Eternity and then swinging, making someone exile half their library is going to be a short coming up this week. I'm happy to be a part of this game. I'm much happier to not be on the receiving end of that.
Give my consent to be a part of the short. I'm embarrassed.
You're the
rat. Well, good thing you're going to be known as a color and not a name.
Wow, that's just rude.
Well, Barbar Beta, I don't think anyone knows you in the world, but they do know Green Emoti. Tech Girl, do you have anything else for your turn?
Well, is he going to take 10 or is he going to let it go through?
Oh, I was just responding to the attack trigger and I was waiting for you to declare more attacks, but are you done declaring
Well, she'd have to swing everything all at once. All of the attacks go on the at the same time, and then blockers happen. So during blockers is when really the attack triggers are finished resolving, and then damage will happen afterwards.
Did you not want to put Silver Boots on Ulamog's Infinite Gyre and then make somebody just like destroy 4 things?
Okay, it doesn't have trample, no?
No, it's just a 10/10.
Okay,
indestructible.
I will put my Bloodbraid elf in front of it.
Okie dokie. I'll pass.
All right. I'm not happy with what you've done, but I will untap.
Why? It didn't hurt you.
You have 2 Ulamogs and an Echoes of Eternity on the field. Any person playing colorless, you're living the dream right now.
Okay.
Upkeep, I don't have anything. I will draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will float 12 colorless mana. That changes a few things. I think I'm just gonna get mean here because someone else is also being mean. I'm going to use. I have 12. You! Don't hide. I have 12 colorless here. I'm going to use 4 of that. I am going to play the Water Tower. Whenever I cast a spell, gain a life for each spell I've cast this turn. And I can pay 50 life to go pew.
Oh, the reservoir.
Yes, the reservoir. Now, I am looking to do a bunch of things this turn, so I'm going to use 3 more of this colorless, going down to 5. And 2 blue. I'd like to take care of some Ulamog, so I'm gonna attempt to take an extra turn in the not artifact.
Alright.
That's scary.
There's 2 Ulamogs on the field I'd like to take care of.
I have
Yeah,
no response.
I'll let it
I mean, I
happen.
can't do anything about it.
I played my second spell for turn. I will gain 2 life. I will. I haven't swung at Johnny yet, so I'm going to enter combat. Johnny, I have a 4/4 flyer coming at you. Attack trigger. I will make another treasure. And I will sacrifice the original Blink Moth Urn for a 6-drop. You know, I think this is my favorite part about this. I'm going to get a coveted jewel. When it enters the battlefield, I will draw 3 cards. I can produce 3 mana of any one color, and whenever one or more creatures in opponent's control attack me and are not blocked, that player draws 3 cards and gains control of the coveted jewel, and you untap it. This 1, 2, 3. I'll now draw 3 cards from the coveted jewel. I did not want to see lands. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Karn Legacy Reforged. I'll gain 3 life. And I will run out of steam on this turn. Will I? No. I'm going to pay 1 into the Manifold Key to untap the Hedron Archive. Then I'll pay 2 to sacrifice the Hedron Archive to draw 2. Okay, I think I got to the cool thing. I can't do anything else, so I will go into my second turn. Untap.
Is that 5 floating colorless above you? What?
Well, it was during my main phase 1, but I lost it going into combat.
Okay.
I will go to my second turn. Untap. Upkeep. Add colorless for each artifact I control. I can only cast artifact spells with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 I can only spend on artifact spells. I will draw for turn. And then I will get, with my Phyrexian Blink Moth Urn, I will float another 8 that I can use on whatever I want. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19. I will play River Inventor's Fair as my land for turn. I'm at 19. I'm going to tap this to tap the Manifold Key to untap the Coveted Jewel. 19, 20, 21, 22. I will cast a Sahili's Directive. I cast one spell, I'll gain 1 life. Reveal the top X cards of my library, 19. I may put any number of artifact cards with mana value X or less from among them onto the battlefield, then put all cards revealed this way that weren't put onto the battlefield into my graveyard. So, gen wave for artifacts. Yup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19 is weak for Genesis Wave.
I'm not playing green.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards entering the battlefield. Notable cards, I have a Chromatic Orrery.
Do you guys see they're reprinting Edgar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see the new sexy art for him?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, look up the new alternate art that you can pull from the collector booster for him. I have Simulacrum Synthesizer, recognizing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 artifacts with mana value 3 or greater. So I will get a bunch of 0/0 constructs.
Yeah, those are gonna get big.
They are big.
Oh, they are big.
Academy Manufacturer, whenever I create a clued, food, or treasure, I will create one of each. Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter, so I can play whenever I cast an artifact, I do things at cool speed. He gets a 1/1 counter. I have a Mirage Mirror to copy something of which I would like to. The Hammer of Nazan is going to immediately equip to Iron Man. Esoteric Duplicator, so whenever I sacrifice something, I can pay 2 colorless and create a copy that's a token of it at the end of turn. And the Cursed Mirror, which is going to become Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. It says a copy of any creature on the battlefield. So Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger with haste. Also, all of my artifacts become 4/4 creatures until end of turn. I don't have any... My Phyrexian Metamorph and my Aetherflux Reservoir can swing. I will scry 2 from the Simulacrum Synthesizer. I'll put both of them on the bottom. I have no other enter the battlefield triggers. I'm going to use 6. I don't lose this mana as steps and phases go. So I will go into combat. I will swing the Cursed Mirror at Tech Girl, which is actually an Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger. So you are going to be milling 20.
And I can't block it?
It's whatever Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger is, you have an artifact version of that coming at you. Johnny, I have a 6/4 commander coming at you. And Emoti, I have a 4/4 Blink Moth Urn creature with flying coming at you. Ow! The Ulamog does have flying.
I do have a 6/5 with reach.
I want you to block the Blink Moth Urn so other people don't get benefit from it again.
Alright, then I will not block it.
Okay, Iron Man attacks.
In response to attacks, I'll tap my Llanowar Tribe for a fog.
Yo.
So no one takes damage, but Tech Girl will mill or exile the top 20. I do create one of each on the Iron Man trigger, and I will sacrifice a food to go search for a 1-drop. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Soul Ring. No, Sensei's Divining Top.
there's 20. I deserve that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 constructs. Where are my other dice? There they are. Five. Cut. I've got so much going on here. The cursed mirror is tapped. These two come right here. I will then main phase 2. I'm gonna pay 6 of the Karn mana because I don't lose this mana as steps in phases end to play a Chameel the Inner Sun, giving me a 10th construct. The D20 is how many I have. And then I don't have anything else I can do for my turn. I cast my second spell. I will gain 2 life. And then I'm going to discover 5. I'm going to gain 3 life from that from the thing. And discovering 5, nope, nope, nope. A mithril coat attached to the Karn. And it is your turn, Johnny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Did Karm draw? Does Mithril Coat have a equip cost?
When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target legendary you control and equip 3.
Oh, cool.
Play force.
I have 10 23 constructs.
I will. Okay. Alright. Okie dokie. We are going to attempt to 1, 2, 3, 4. Battle Blast. Overloaded.
Sir, that is rude.
All artifacts. In the response.
Yeah, I have a response to that as well, but I go last.
So I won't respond.
Tech Girl, do you have a response?
To what?
Vandal Blast.
Oh,
I'm trying to destroy his whole board.
Oh, he's going to. He's going to destroy most of my board.
I think probably that's a good thing, huh?
Yeah.
We'll see if it resolves. I mean, he probably has something up his sleeve.
Oh, it's going to resolve, and I'm losing most of my artifacts, but I'm not losing all of my artifacts.
Alright, well, priority's on you, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to pay 5 for the Chromatic Orrery. I'm going to look with top. And I'm gonna spin my top. I have 4 mana left. I'm gonna pay 2 into the Mirage Mirror to make a copy of Mithril Coat, because Mithril Coat is indestructible. I have 2 mana left. I will sacrifice the Esoteric Duplicator to draw a card, and I'm gonna pay 2 mana right here. Whenever I sacrifice Esoteric Duplicator or another artifact, I may pay 2. If I do, at the beginning of the next end step, create a token that's a copy of that artifact. So I sacrifice this to draw a card, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I will create a token that's a copy of the Esoteric Duplicator. Otherwise, all other artifacts will be destroyed that are not indestructible.
Alright, Vandal Blast is resolving. Destroy all artifacts.
That really hurts me.
Karn is equipped with indestructible on an indestructible piece. Equipped Hammer of Nazan says the equipped creature gets +2/+0 on indestructible. Hammer of Nazan itself is not, so the hammer will get destroyed.
Yep, and the mithril coat was a copy of the Mirage Mare.
Is a copy of the mithril coat, so it gained indestructible.
You're good. You're good, buddy. I'll take that. I'll gladly take that. All right. Okie
That was really good. I agree with that motion.
That's fun.
Thanks. I'll tap this guy for 3. Yeah, I'll tap that guy for 3. And then 4, 5, and I'm gonna play a Thickest in the Thicket.
It better be thick.
Hey, whoa, watch it now.
Well, it just said thickest in the thicket.
It says when it enters, put X/1/1 counters on target creature, where X is that creature's power. So I'm just gonna double this 8 to a 16.
Gross.
At the beginning of your end step, draw 2 cards if you control the creature with the greatest power. That's why I put it on him. So now I got the biggest creature, and I will draw 2 cards at my end step.
Nice.
Cool. Alrighty. I will enter combat, I guess. Actually, no. I'm not entering combat yet. I'll tap 1, and I'll tap 2. Yeah, I'll tap 1, 2, and we'll play this little beauty queen.
Oh my.
Priest of Titania.
Gross.
Yep.
When she enters, I'll draw a card off the Whisperer. Cool. Then I think I can. I'll go to combat. I'll enter combat. I will swing up at Mr. Iron Man with my 16 Hydra. No, it's 6. Actually, it'll be 18 with vigilance.
Is it trample?
No, sir. No, sir.
I'll block with a 5/5 indestructible.
Oh, fuck, it's indestructible. God damn it. Touche. Alrighty then. Best turn.
Okay. I kind of been neutered because I only have 3 lands.
You have
Oh, good dad.
You have 2 Ulamogs. You have enough.
I took my turn to neuter you guys, but I feel like it needed to be done. You guys were popping off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Not to mention 40 cards of my deck are missing, and I'm on like a 20 card countdown.
I'll play Mental Journey for 6, 8, 4. Cascade, Ulamog's Crusher, Island, Rush of Knowledge. I'll play the Rush of Knowledge. I'll draw 7 cards. The Annoyed Alphasaur is CMC 7. Five, 6, 7. And then I will draw 3 off of Mental Journey. 2, 3. And, okay. I will play Tangle Golem for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 less. So I'll cast it for free.
Ew.
Cascade, Radiant Fountain, Dawn's Reflection. I'll cast this. I'll attach it to an island. Oh, no, a forest. I will cast Hooting Mandrills for 1. Delving 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cascade, Ash Barrens, Island, Forest, Island, Peregrine Drake. Cast that one. 2, 3, 4.
Ew.
I'll untap 5. Oh no. I will, in response, tap the Dawn's Reflection and my Wild Growth land, making 5 green mana. And I'll untap 5 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those happen. Okay. I'll play Island for turn. I'll tap 3, playing Spire Golem for 3 less because I have 3 islands.
Nice.
Cascade. Forest, Croson Drover. Play that one for free. All my 6 cost or more creatures cost 2 less.
That's awesome.
I will play.
We're in danger.
Great.
Play High Tide. So all islands tap
Produce an
for
additional
8.
mana.
I will pay 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For Rust Goliath, Cascade, Prying Eyes, Cascade off of Prying Eyes, Elvish Guidance. I'll put it on a forest. The one with the wild growth. I will do Prying Eyes, draw 4, discard 2.
Gross.
Discarding a forest and a Thornwood Falls, 2 lands.
Nice.
I will play Fierce Empath.
Now you're gonna go tutor up the thing. Does Crater Gahoof give haste?
This is Pauper Commander. This is a Pauper deck.
Wow.
No Crater Hoof.
So I'll tutor.
I'm
I'm impressed.
Yeah. You just said this is pop. There's no rares or. This is
It's
awesome.
all commons.
Wow.
This just made this game even better.
That's
I'll
crazy.
tutor for a Maelstrom Colossus.
You're just gonna keep going, aren't you?
Another
Keep going.
Cascade.
That's 2 cascades. This is nasty.
And then put that to hand.
Yours is
Pay
nastier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. And it costs 2 less because of Croson Drover. Play Maelstrom Colossus, Cascade, Eldrazi Devastator, Thundersteel Colossus. Play that one for free. Cascade again. Island, Island, Island. Harrow. I will sacrifice a forest. Put 2 islands into play, untapped. Thundersteel Colossus comes into play, and Maelstrom Colossus comes into play. I will tap 4.
Oh, I forgot my trigger from the thickest in the thicket to draw 2 cards at my end step because I have the biggest creature.
You do have the thickest creature.
I got the thickest in the thicket, buddy. Hey, the puppy heard me.
He sees the meat dog out there.
Okay. I can tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many elves are on the battlefield?
Oh shit. I have 4 personally.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That will tap for 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I will tap this for 11 green mana. I'll play Eureka Moment for 3, now to 8, and then Island. I have 1 floating blue. I'll draw 2, put a land into play, put an island into play. I will play Elvish Aberration for 4. Cascade, Simic Growth Chamber, the Surgical Bay, Ulamog's Crusher, Frantic Search. Play that one for free. Draw 2, discard 2, untap 3 lands. Discarding Command Tower and a Forest. Untap 3 lands. I'll untap this forest, and untap this forest. Generation comes into play here at the moment. Tap.
Are all those creatures?
Yes, all these are artifacts or creatures. And then I'll finish this by playing all these. Tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Tap this for 12 green. I'll pay 2 for Arcane Signet, 2 more, 4 more, 7 more, 10 more for all those. Put the fertile ground on a forest. Cast Leyline Invocation for 6. I'll make a green-blue fractal creature with XX equal to the amount of lands I control.
This is awesome.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'll cast. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Arantiferium. Cascade, Forest, Utopia Sprawl. Put on a forest, it'll make a green. cast Secrets of the Golden City. Floating a blue.
Look, he didn't even need a second turn to do all this.
Whoa!
I will
The
draw
call
card.
out
I'm
here.
joking.
I will play energy tap for the floating blue. Tap.
He's gonna play his whole
Restream.
deck.
This is my self-mill deck. So I make 10 floating colorless mana.
Of course. And
then I'll play Eternity Snare.
I'll tell you, Tech Girl's been the most patient person in the world waiting for her turn.
Her microphone's turned off. She's probably cursing like a sailor right now. It's like, why is this guy taking so long?
I'll
It's
put
been
Eternity
3 long
Snare on
turns.
Ulamog. The tapped Ulamog.
I want
So
him
it
to win
doesn't.
the Popper deck. I think this is amazing.
It's
This
going
deck
off.
wins by combat damage, so I would have to wait till next turn.
It's going off.
Your Ulamog does not tap during an untap step.
Like
This one?
The tapped one.
Okay.
A stun
And
counter.
then I'll draw a card. I will play a Channel Courier for 5 and a blue. Cascade, Treasure Cruise, Island, Radiant Fountain, Overgrowth.
more common ramp.
More common ramp, yes. Put it on this forest. And then I'll play a Priest of Titania.
Are you sure?
And I
For the record, how many elves do you have on your field?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your priest will tap for 7 extra.
All right. Gross.
And I will pass turn.
Okey-doke. Ugh. Can't even cast anything because I only have 3 mana.
Well, if you somehow have a colorless creature for 3 mana, your Echoes of Eternity lets you cascade 4 times.
Oh, that's true.
That'd be nice. That'd be real nice.
That's
Play some rocks.
The rocks, man! The rocks!
Yeah, but okay, so I glaring flesh
Raker? Ew.
flesh.
That sounds like my stepdad.
With mana value 7 or greater, have cascade.
Yeah.
Well, you do copy the glaring fresh raker.
Yeah, I don't know.
So we're each going to take 1 damage from the second flesh raker entering the 2 damage from the second flesh raker entering the battlefield. So you'll create a copy of one, the copy will enter the battlefield, then the original will enter the battlefield, making the copy deal 1 damage to everyone, but your Echoes of Eternity says that's doubled.
Okay.
Interesting.
So we
Did I
all
make
lose
a
2
copy
life.
of it?
Yeah, you'll make a copy of the Flesh Raker, and we'll each take 2. 1 from the Flesh Raker entering the battlefield, and the second one from the Echoes of Eternity.
When this comes in, will I make a 0/1 Eldrazi spawn creature?
Hold on.
Whenever you cast a colorless,
No.
it's not cast. Okay, I will go to combat. I don't know who I'm more afraid of.
I just had my board wiped. That's the only defense that I have. Ragadraga had her big turn, and Barbar Beta had an even bigger turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
way bigger. I just kind of nulled your board and attacked with 1 creature that got blocked by an indestructible.
I'm just gonna pass.
I didn't do much.
Yay!
Blockers.
Untap, upkeep, draw. You know, doesn't really help me much.
I do have the Monarch.
Who is I?
Barber Beta.
Do you have any flyers?
Yes.
Tech Girl, your Ulamog has Annihilator 4. That's a pretty good and indestructible. You should have attacked someone.
Yeah, I should.
That's a valuable attack, and people have plenty of permanents to get rid of. And I would personally swing with that fucker.
But it's too late. I already passed.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Ulamog not swinging, so
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
that's how I feel about the Ulamog, though.
Everyone is, but the girl doesn't have much to do in her turn, and she has an Ulamog
I know, right?
that's ready to swing. All she can do is really attack someone and affect their board with the Annihilator. It's silly to just pass your turn at this point in the game.
Yeah, I really don't have much else besides crying. 6? Yeah, 6. The Immortal Sun. Players can't activate Planeswalkers. At the beginning of my draw step, I'll draw an additional spells I cast cost a colorless less. Creatures I control get +1/+1. Play a Sensei's Dividing Top. And an Archway of Innovation. Yeah, I have an island right next to it. I have nothing else. Pass.
Draw. My baby deck. Hi, Mountain. Alrighty then. I'm going to tap my Priest of Titania for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana.
Gross.
That's pretty disgusting. Priest for 11 mana. I'm going to play a Preposterous Proportions.
Ooh.
Creatures that I control get +10, +10, and Vigilance until the end of turn.
Ew.
That's 7 mana.
Is that going to untap your Priest of Titania?
It does not.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. Awful Ragged Drag, I forgot the trigger. It's the 7-drop, so yes, I can target Priest to untap her, to then give her +7 power and trample for the turn.
Vigilance. Wait, does Ragged Draga give trample?
He gives trample, and she gets vigilance from this. Ragged Draga gives trample, yes. So I spent 7, so I have 4 of that mana still floating. Cool. I'll tap 1, 2. This for red, this for 2 colorless, this for 2 colorless, 2, 4, this for 2 colorless, 2, 4, 6, 10, and 1 red. I will tap a green. I'm going to... Yeah, let's put 1 more in it just to be safe. 1, 2. Okay, so red, green for the spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm playing a Savage Twister for 12 damage.
And that does?
That does 12 damage to each creature.
Each creature.
Not destroying them, simply applying 12 damage to their toughness.
Do both of the Ulamogs have indestructible or just one?
Just one.
I'm going to pay...
No, they both do.
They both do?
Mm-hmm. Indestructible, indestructible.
I'm gonna pay 2, and Mirage Mirror is gonna become a copy of one of the Ulamogs, the Ceaseless Hunger, actually.
Guys, I don't know if you're aware, but even if you're indestructible with 0 toughness, you die.
It's damage being dealt. It's not bringing the toughness below 0. It's just dealing damage, and that's not going to be enough for it to destroy
Yeah,
it.
you're right. I would have had to give your creatures negative 10.
Correct.
So, okay, so that was a whiff. I was trying to wipe all your creatures.
No.
I'm
A Toxic Deluge would do the
still
thing.
doing it, though.
Iron Man goes to the command zone.
So yeah, I'm still doing it. That will... And then Ragatraga will trigger again. And it says whenever you cast a spell, you can untap target creature. But more importantly, the target creature gets 7/7 plus trample. I'm going to target my untapped Wild Scourge and give it +7 trample. Cool. That was cool. Yeah, I'm going to go to combat. And all these guys will get an additional +2/+2 and vigilance.
If they're mana dorks.
No, every single one of them gets +2 and +2 and vigilance because of sight of the Scale Lords.
Okay, well, now
Only
they have
the
double
mana
vigilance.
Only the mana dorks on this side have the Ragadraga untapped when they attack. But every creature has a toughness of 4 on my board because they're all +10. Actually, well, I did the +12 to my creature, so actually that's not true. So I actually might have something die. No, nothing dies, because I gave him +10 and I did 12 damage to them. He would die. He's at 1 damage on his toughness. He would have got pumped up by him, so he's at 1 damage on his toughness. Same goes for those guys. Alright. Okay. So yeah, their toughnesses are all very low, and they can be blocked, but their powers are all very high. I will swing Cuzco. I'll attack you with the Wildwood Scourge that has vigilance, and he's a big dog.
He still has an indestructible guy.
I have 2 indestructible guys.
Yeah, but I also have trampled now for the turn, so like I said, he's gonna swing at you. And the Priest of Titania is gonna swing at you as well.
So I have a 31 vigilance, trample, and a...
And the Priest of Titania, so he's 16, 26, yeah, 31. Wait, 16,
That'd be 33.
26, 33 he is. A 33 with trample. Titania is a 18 with trample.
33, 43, 51.
That is the total going at you, yes sir.
Do
And
you have...
then,
Okay, I was about to ask about other attacks.
declaring my attacks. I will also declare these guys at Barbarita.
Yep.
And I'll swing I'll swing these 3 small ones at Barbarita and these 2 up at Tech Girl.
How much is that?
Everything has vigilance. Well, actually, no, it doesn't have vigilance. God damn it, I'm so confused. So, Tech Girl, you have Ragadraga is +10, +2, so he would be a 16, no trample. And then the Lanawar tribe is +10, so it would be a 15, no trample. This untaps, that untaps, that untaps, because they're dorks. He stays tapped from attacking.
No, he
what's the
doesn't.
biggest one? 16, 16?
What was that? Excuse me.
Which one's the bigger one?
Raga Draga is a 16/16, and
Okay,
the
I'll block the
Llanowar
16
Elf is a 15/15.
and take 15. So I'm at 21.
All right.
Cusco, I have 18 damage between Karn and the Mirage Mirror. I'm going to block the Priest of Titania and take the 33 from the Wildwood Scourge. Also,
Alrighty.
Preposterous Proportions gives your creatures vigilance, and your enchantment at
Oh
the
shit,
bottom
it
gives
does.
vigilance.
Yeah, but that one's based on their toughness, and since I did Savage Twister, I fucked their toughness up for the turn, so
No,
that one didn't trigger.
yes it would. They're even if Ulamog has 10 damage on him, his toughness is still 10. It's just going down for the turn. It doesn't prevent. It
Well, that's what
doesn't.
I'm saying. I'm on the turn that I casted Savage Twister, so all my creatures would have 12 damage on them.
Yeah, even if it
That's what I
has
was saying.
12 damage on them, they're still recognized for 13 toughness.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Well,
but the
that's based
Preposterous
on
Proportions
this
also gives
actually
vigilance.
says vigilance. Okay, I didn't notice that. Touche.
That's why I asked about Trample earlier. But I have 18 damage blocking your Priest of Titania, killing it, and I'm taking 33 from the Wildwood.
In response, I will simply tap her for another 11 mana.
During combat.
Yes. She has vigilance. I can tap her during blocking.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can. She's still going to take 18 damage.
Yes.
That's it for me.
Barbarita, you have a. This guy gets plus 12, or plus 10, plus 2, so he'll be 14. This is plus 2, plus 2, 15. So this will be a 15, and this chick is a 15, and then she pumps herself up to a 17.
What are their current toughness? Like, are they down health?
Yes, I think that's what I just said, but he told me it wasn't. But yes, they have
Oh.
12 damage on them for the turn, but they're all getting. He is the one with the lowest toughness at 1. This one gets pumped up by this guy, so he also has a toughness of 1, and then this will have a toughness of 2.
I'll block the Beast Whisperer with my 13/13.
Okay.
Okay, so you're both correct. It's a 13/13 with 12 damage on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's dead. Yeah, it's dead.
And then how much do I take?
So it would have been 15 from these two. So 30 total.
Okay.
Okily dokily. The Titania mana will fizzle because I have nothing to pump with it. I will. I guess, since we have the mana. I'll play for 1/2. That's gonna go away. Yeah. For 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll play this dude. The Boar Tusk Liege.
Nice.
Red creatures get +1, green creatures get +1. Ready then, and then at the end of my turn, since I have the fattest creature on the board, I will draw 2 cards. And passing the turn.
Untap.
It's a lot of mana.
Yeah, it is. I will pay 1 basic land cycle this Ash Barrens, putting an island. Then I'll play Calamar Depths tapped. I will look at the top 3 and put them back however I want. Do it like this. And I will pay 2 and sacrifice Simic Cluestone. Draw a card. We'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Floating a blue. Cast my commander. Cascade, Arbor Elf. Then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4. How many elves are on the battlefield?
I got
I had
4,
0.
or I have 1, 2 left now.
You have 4. So this
I
will
have
take
2
forever.
left now. I have 2 left now.
Okay. So this will tap 6, 7, 8 for Eldrazi Devastator. I'll Cascade. Forest, Ulamog's Crusher, Forest,
Wow,
Super Trailbelter.
wasn't expecting Eldrazi's in there.
Big beefy creatures.
It's got to go that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Sacking Simic Locket, drawing 2. Instead of tapping this island, I'll pay with the colorless blue. Then I'll pay a Treasure Cruise for 1, delving 7. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Cascading, Hunter Maze, Island, Forest, Radiant Fountain, Simic, Growth Chamber, Island, Flight of Fancy. I'll put that on my Eldrazi Devastator. So it gains flying, and I draw 3 cards.
Gross.
Draw 3 for flight, or draw 2 for Flight of Fancy. Draw 3 for Treasure Cruise. For 1 last mana. Pay 1 for Llanowar Elves. Then I'll pass turn.
Okay, untap, draw.
For having the least amount of permanents on the field, I think your battlefield is quite scary, Tech.
I
Like,
don't think so.
you're the one Ulamog, the leftmost one, doesn't untap.
Oh, this one?
It still has that enchantment on it?
Yes.
Heck yeah, it does.
I guess I'm gonna play for 1, equip for 2.
Well, you're gonna pay for 1, you're gonna get a copy of it, and then equip one of them.
Oh, a copy of this, you mean?
Yes, every colorless spell, Echoes of Eternity says you get an additional.
I'll put it on him.
You have to pay to equip the second one.
Oh, okay.
You still get a second equipment, it's just not equipped right now.
Got it.
Maximum hand size, I'll discard 3 lands.
Who's scary, you think, Johnny or Barber?
Alright, this
Johnny.
is the rest of my deck.
Okay, this is coming at you, Johnny.
Sacrifice 4 permanents.
Okay.
Twice.
And it has lifelink and death touch.
I block it with the 16/16.
Okay.
The 16/16 dies. She'll gain 20 life.
What?
So she gains 10 life from the lifelink trigger upon dealing damage. Oh look, Echoes of Eternity looks at colorless creature having a trigger. Gain 10 more life.
I didn't realize how good this is.
Yep.
Yup.
It breaks your deck,
Oh yeah.
especially if your commander's out too.
Yeah. Okay,
Draw.
thanks.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Yeah, I'm really glad I drew this because this is going to take care of those things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm glad I
1, 2,
reminded you
3.
had an annihilator trigger you should have used.
I know I should have.
Karn, Legacy Reforged. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
For
artifacts.
the record, you made me mill 40 cards and kill my whole board. You've only attacked me this game, no one else.
6, 7, 8. I'll produce 8 mana. It costs
Johnny,
1 less from the Immortal Sun.
It's the best deck.
I'll play a Portal to Phyrexia. Each of my opponents sacrifices 3 creatures.
Hmm.
He got you with his sweet talk.
1, 2, and my commander.
Oh, I was supposed to draw an additional card to the Immortal Sun.
Okay, next roundabout, Tech Girl. Make him annihilate all his indestructible bullshit over there.
I'm going to pay 6.
I don't have anything. I'm really neutered.
I'm going to
Exile that.
play an Iron Man.
Lands.
I don't even know what's in my deck. I will go into combat. Swing with the Iron Man. He's a 5/5. I will create a treasure. And I'm going to sacrifice the Mirage Mirror to see what 4-drops I have left in my deck.
You click right into the Restream.
I'll get a Mystic Forge. Yes, it is.
Mystic Forge.
3, 4, 5, 6. Cut. I'm gonna leave this treasure here. I'm gonna look at the top card of my library because of Mystic Forge. I'll leave that there and pass. Tucci?
Touche. Draw a card. Play a mountain. Play Goblin Narcomancer. Alright, I'm gonna play 2 for a Hull Breach. Destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment. I believe that's an artifact enchantment on your board, Tech Girl. I'm gonna target that as my enchantment. And I'll target your Portal to
Phyrexia?
Yeah.
And the Echoes of Eternity is just an enchantment.
Okay, that's even better. Oh, what's it? Kindred enchantment?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll target that. So they will both be destroyed. Alright. I'll tap a red and a green to play a Zursla Druid. It's exciting. And then I'll tap a red and a green for a Wondertail Mentor.
Dorks.
Who would have thought I had 4 cards that were 4 2-drops? That's beautiful. Look at that. It was meant to be. Fast turn.
Untap. At your end step, I'll sack Secure Tribe Builder, put a basic into the battlefield, and island.
You know what? This gone on a lot farther than I expected, so I want.
I will pay 9. 1, 2, not this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 11. 11. For my commander, I'll Cascade.
Nice.
Island, Ulamog's Crusher, Semi-Growth Chamber, Forest, Under Maze, Radiant Fountain, Forest. So it will not find anything. Put it back. Randomized. I'll play Read the Tides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Oh, how long have we
3,
been playing
4,
this
5,
game?
6. I will bounce.
Oh, like 1 something? It's like a 3-hour game.
My God.
Mystic Forge.
It was like 2:15 when I joined.
Uh-oh.
Iron Man.
What's coming at Iron Man?
I return the Karn and Iron Man to your hand.
Okay.
And I'll play Colossal Dread Mask for 4, 5, 6. I'll swing an 8/9 flying trample at Tech Girl.
I'll take 8.
And for turn, I'll play a Gingerbread Cabin, making a food token. And I'll pass turn.
Hey, untap a Pika. Ugh.
That one Vandal Blast was disgusting.
Yeah.
I had it in my hand watching you do all that stuff, and I just stayed quiet. I'm like, oh my god, keep playing artifacts. Just keep dropping them, keep
I'll
dropping
just
them.
make a mirror and pass.
Okay. I'm going to be mean again. On tap.
Ooh.
Upkeep. I will draw. Alright. So this is what's about to happen. I'm gonna spin top. I'm gonna put top on top of my library. I'm gonna draw a card and I'm gonna put this here. I can cast spells for a colorless Celeste. I may cast artifact spells from the top of my library. I'm gonna play the Sensei's Divining Top for free. I'm going
He's
to.
faking like he's about to do an infinite loop.
I am.
Yeah.
Please do. Please end my torture.
Yeah, I can tell by the tone of your voice.
I'm about to draw my whole deck. I'm going to leave a few cards on the bottom just in case. So now I have way too many cards in hand. Do I have a way to discard stuff? I think... Nope. Not looking to draw cards. Well, I need to think about that for next time. I will put Sensei Binding Top one last time on top of my library. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scrap Mastery. Each player exiles all artifacts from their graveyard, then sacrifices all artifacts they control, then put all cards exiled this way onto the battlefield. I'm going to sacrifice the treasure for red mana. So these 3 will go to my graveyard, and then artifacts.
You're getting a lot of big guys.
Yup.
So I do that too?
Everyone does.
So you sack an artifact and...
No, all of your artifacts on the battlefield go to the graveyard. All of your artifacts in your graveyard come back to the battlefield.
Got it.
Under your control?
Yep. Not mine, its owners. So if you had an artifact in your graveyard, it will come back under your control.
Interesting.
It's Living Dead, but for artifacts.
Guess I don't mind that.
My
Enters.
Colossal Dread Mask dies, and then it comes back.
No, the Colossal Dread Mask will stay in the graveyard, and anything in the graveyard will come out. It's like you're switching places.
Oh, switching places. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Kappa Cannoneer is going to recognize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 other creatures. Or 19 other artifacts entering the battlefield. Blink Moth, Esoteric Duplicator, Cyberdrive Awakener, Aether Flux, the Phyrexian Metamorph. We'll copy the Synthesizer, Chromatic Orrery. I will draw 3 cards from the Coveted Jewel. Chameel the Other Sun, Academy Manufacturer, Liberator, this Cursed Mirror. It will be a hasty Kappa Cannoneer.
Wait, watch yourself. Pause. Just for shits and giggles. Oh, never mind. It has to copy a creature, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like Mirage Mirror. Mirage Mirror copies anything. Okay.
Yeah. I do have a portal to Phyrexia, so if you guys have creatures, you're sacrificing them. Hedron Archive and Mirage Mirror.
Each player sacrifices 3 creatures.
Each opponent.
Even artifact creatures?
As long as it's a creature.
Okay.
Note to self. Haste.
Is a thing.
It's what I'm missing. Spine of Ishsa is going to destroy your Echoes of Eternity. If it hasn't already been.
It should have been.
Yeah. I have 9 life. How many... Can I cast enough spells this turn to get up to 40 and shoot someone?
Reservoir.
Aether Flux came back out. Yeah. I cast my Sensei's Divining Top how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. About 40 times
But when did Aether Flux Reservoir come out?
just now. But hold on.
At the same time as everything else?
Yes. I'm not gaining anything yet, but I've cast about 40 Sensei's Divining Tops this turn. I'm gonna pay. I have 5 mana here. My spells cost regular mana, so 5 down to 2.
How are you doing that?
The gaining the life.
No, how are you casting 40 Sensei dividing top? What are you talking about?
So the Immortal Sun spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. Mystic Forge. You may cast artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of your library. That's how I just went infinite just a second ago to get my whole hand into my library. I had to cast the Sensei's Divining Top off the top of my library to keep the thing going. So I cast it at least 40 times. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, actually, let's go. 3. I'm going to gain 40 life here. I have 1 mana floating. 2. Is Signet. I'm now at 80. 2. I'm at 120. 2. I'm at 160. 2. I'm at 200. And with the Aether Flux, I'll go pew pew pew.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Yes, it is. That took a while to get to, but thank you for helping me find that I need haste.
Pressing job, Ridge.
The
Have a
draw.
good one, GB.
You too. Unfortunate about the drawbridge, I can't sacrifice I can't sacrifice creatures to Iron Man's effect, so I gotta find a non-creature. But thank you for the game, guys.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
All right. Let's see what this says. 2 hours and 16 minutes. So let's